What's going on, guys? It's your boy Larry. This is a cookout where we always got them hot opinions. Appreciate y'all coming through. Let's get it, man. I'm coming in. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Let me refresh the chat. Oh, we got people already in the chat. Let's go, man. C-Dub in the building. Let me see. C-Dub said, hold on. Let me bring this over so I can read y'all. What's up, guys? How y'all doing, man? All right, we're on the cookout right now, man. We about to frickin' see Arthur Smith. Y'all welcome to see it. Thank all of you guys coming through. Oh, my goodness. The Rams are about to lose, but we needed to win, guys. Big shot. We needed to win. We had to win both our games. And then the Rams or the Seahawks had to lose out. And then the other team had to win one. Like, it was convoluted, guys. Like, stop grasping at the playoffs. I mean, oh my God. I'm just dumbfounded, man. I don't understand how we lose this bad to the Bears. Like, let's go over the stats first. Let's go over the stats. First of all, we didn't score in the first quarter. I was 7-0. Then we scored, but the Bears scored twice. So it was basically 21-7 in the first half. We traded field goals, you know what I'm saying? And then they got another field goal, and then they scored 10, we scored 7. So, yeah, they pretty much dominated us, man. They pretty much dominated us. We got so many scenarios that maybe we can win this. Maybe we can, you know what I'm saying? We win, they win, we put out a lucky rabbit, you know, foot, and we win. Okay, son. It is. We got all kind of scenarios, guys, but really truthfully, guys, we made the playoffs. Arthur Smith is gonna stay here. All right, let me go through all these chats. I appreciate all you guys coming through. I'm just so frustrated, man. C-Dub says, I want a small vacation. Came back to Russell Wilson drama. Our new coach, our new quarterback showed we really suck. So someone tell me we need to coach Arthur Smith. Oh, happy New Year's Eve. Thank you, C-Dub. I see you, fam. JP said, yo. I Mafi said the quarterback room said, y'all want to see some interceptions? Oh, my beard. Oh, my goodness. Yo, man. And for everyone that said that Arthur Smith he's a good coach. He just needed an offensive coordinator. It's too much on his plate. I will counter with Arthur Smith knew what we had with Taylor Heineke and Desmond Ridder, and he came into this season, and that's what he wanted to go with. That's a fireable offense, guys. Like, how can that not be a fireable offense? If you came into, and not only did you come in the season with those two guys, you also barely played them in preseason. The fam, Miss B said, shake my head. I know, Miss B. I know. It's like, this is bad, man. Miss B said, all I can do is shake my head. I know. Yeet. See, Dub said, give me a yeet if you want Arthur Smith out of here. Yeah, yeet. Yeah, my son gave a yeet. Go to mama, please. Go to mama. Larry, go to mama. Go to mama. Go to mama. Pull up your pants, please. Thank you. Go to mama. Close the door. Thank you. All right. Big Chef said, what about the Rams lose out to Seattle? Well, the scenario I saw on that, Big Chef, is we will have to win out. We can't stay we can't be tied with them also because they got more conference wins than us. You see what I mean? So the common denominator in us making the playoffs, especially the wild card, is we had to play like win out. Because that means we would have had more conference wins. Now we're losing games, we're losing conference games. So beating Indianapolis really didn't help us in our race. It would have been better to lose to Indianapolis and then win against the Bears. You see what I'm saying? Because once you get into the tiebreakers and you're not in the same division, then you got to go to conference wins. You see what I mean? So that's what makes it so hard. Demetrius said yeet. That's all I can do is shake my. I think a lot of fans are just like that. Like, oh my goodness, man. I'm dumbfounded by this. Like, just like Miss B said, all I can do is shake my head. Mega Man with the sub. Yep, yeet. Demetrius with a yeet. Man, this is amazing, guys. Big Chef said, I'm hurting. Yeah, I'm hurting too, man. All I can do is shake my head. All right, so I'm finna open up the chat. I'm gonna let you guys come in. I don't even think we really need to look at the stats, but there it is. Taylor Heineke threw for 29 times, 163 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 passing touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown, 3 interceptions. Justin Fields, 20 for 32, 268 yards, 1 touchdown. Yeah, and I think he had a rushing touchdown also. Bijan Robinson, 15 carries for 75 yards. Actually, a good game by Bijan. Herbert had 18 carries for 124 yards. So we couldn't really stop the run either. DJ Moore was wide open all the time. Tyler Algiers, 1 catch for 75 yards. And that was the screenplay, and that's the only big play we had, the only explosive play we had this game. That was the only explosive play we had. Demetrius said, at this point, it's unbearable to keep watching this same thing every week. I didn't see Arthur Blank on the sidelines. Big Chef said it felt like DJ Moore was open at every time. Positive was saying, well, another 7-10 season for the Falcons. 1, a new head coach. 2, a new GM. 3, a new quarterback. Yep, I won't disagree with any of it at this point. C. Dove says it was an easy schedule and we still 7-10. Yep, sure are. Demetrius said we're like a thermometer, hot 1 minute and cold the next. True. Hysterical Cheese in the building said Happy New Year. And I hope all of you guys join us for the New Year special that we're going to have. We're going to start at 11:55. We're going to be popping fireworks, so we hope all of you guys come in. And these fireworks are for you guys. Trucker Mike 404 said, just ending the season already. For real, for real. All right, I'm going to put this link in the chat so you guys can come over and speak your piece. Because, yeah, I done talked enough, to be honest. I've talked enough. So, yeah. Let's go ahead, paste that. No, that's not it. Copy. All right, that's it. That's a YouTube. All right, guys, click on that link right there. I just dropped the link in the chat. If you guys want to come in and talk about the game, you are more than welcome. That's why we have the cookout, so you guys can come in here and spit some hot fire about your favorite team. Let's go, man. I'm going to keep going over the stats so we can just go ahead and some say that's an audition, but the way Justin played right there, man, he's staying there. There'll be a fool to get rid of him. I know one thing, Justin Fields is better than anything we have in this building. He's better than anything we have in this building. Tyler Algier is the best catch. Drake London with 4 catches for 56 yards. Van Jefferson got 3 catches for 19 yards. McCole Pruitt, 14-yard catch. Bijan, 3 for 11. Kyle Pitts, 1 for 5. Daryl Hodges had about 3 drops. Jonnu Smith had a drop too. Bijan lost a fumble. Desmond Ritter with an interception. And Taylor Heineke had 3 interceptions. That pretty much was the highlights of the game, stat-wise. All right, we got people in the chat. People in the cam. Let's go ahead. Let's get my man C-Dub in the building. What up, fam? I see you. Let's get on there, man. Hold on. Let me turn these what's the names off so you won't get no echo. So that's my bad. Hold up. Let's get that echo out of there. And I hit a TV. Cut that down. I don't want to get
No, I got you. I was walking away actually from my TV, so.
Okay.
So
yeah, I see it.
That's why I made sure and mute the thing when I come on. So.
Okay, yeah, I still hear it.
That's the radio.
Okay. All right, so.
All right.
C-Dub in the building, man. Yeah. Tell us what you think about this game, C-Dub. Hey, C-Dub.
Yeah.
First and foremost, appreciate you coming back as always. One question, and I'm just going to let you let loose.
All right.
Did you see Arthur Blank on the sidelines?
I didn't see him.
So do you think that he was resonant to saying he's coming back after last week game?
I mean, Larry, it's cold outside. Old men don't need to be outside when it's cold like that. Yeah, especially rich ones. But look, if everybody keeps saying that we have a chance for the playoffs, we need to find those people and just give them an open hand slap, like Batman slapping Robin. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm getting sick of it because Desmond Ritter had the Kool-Aid smile on. He was all excited about throwing the ball and threw an interception. And I'm going, that's our season. This is what Arthur Smith picked as his quarterbacks, his guys.
Keep
hearing, those 2 guys. And yet, just think if we got Russell Wilson. Guys, we could get Peyton Manning and we would still suck. I'm sorry. Because I really believe this coach is this incompetent. And saying incompetent is a compliment because, heck, give me the Brock Glenn kid from FSU who lost 63-3. At least, I might have a chance because, I'm sorry. This is just ridiculous.
Yeah, this ain't it, man. Whatever it's supposed to be, this is not it. It's not.
And they keep going. They want to talk about, he needs time. How much more time? The man's had 3 seasons. 7 wins. It's almost that's his ceiling. You're not getting no more.
Yeah.
First season, you get a mulligan, even though I don't believe in it. The second season, you pick Mariota. I don't care if you went to the clearance rack and got him. You shouldn't have gotten him. You should have let Ritter play. Yeah. But no, and then he quits on you. That should tell you something right there. Because you were sticking your neck out for him. It's just stupid stuff. And the media, and I don't mean the media, but I think the Atlanta radio station really needs to stop trying to make up for the Falcons' failures, trying to make up for Arthur Smith, because they're just making themselves look so stupid. I mean, before, back in the day, my dad would make fun of how the Atlanta media would kiss every Falcons coach butt and how they would just talk about, blow smoke all the time. And I'd be like, Dad, it's not like that. Man, my father's right. It is, because the whole time they get mad about Arthur Smith, but come Wednesday, man, they're giving him a hug, giving him some warm cocoa, and just saying, you're a good coach. Yes, you are. Who's a good coach? Yeah, Arthur is. Arthur's a good coach. That's really what they do when they do the interview. I mean, I'm waiting for Mike Bell to hold him in his hands. Yes, you're a good coach. I know you are. Yes, you are. Get the book of dummies out. You can coach. Yes, you can. I mean,
Wow.
and I'm telling you, it's just when you're watching the Bears, it's like, so everyone's going to be like, well, we're so much better than the Bears. Well, what do the Bears have? Well, believe it or not, they have a quarterback.
Yeah, they
Oh,
actually have a
and
quarterback.
yeah, and they do have a pass rush. Now, will the Bears want to keep that quarterback? That's up to them. But for what I see, they do have a quarterback, guys, and we don't.
And we don't.
That's not good for us. We picked a tight end over him. Aren't we smart? So yeah, fire Terry also, because I don't want to hear about, well, Terry didn't get his fair. Guys, it's about winning. Are we going to make excuses for every little thing we do wrong, or are we going to want to win? I think
Yeah.
ATL deserves better. We don't deserve to just always. I almost feel like we're the ones that want to protect our friend. Okay, yeah, he's a womanizer, but he's an okay guy. That's almost how it sounds. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's an
it does
idiot.
almost sound like that.
Yeah,
Seriously.
it's
But yeah,
it's like he's
it's
an
not that
idiot. He
bad.
doesn't know what 2 plus 2 is. But oh, wait a minute, he could really make some good spaghetti. What? But
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
dude,
Oh man. Oh man, it's bad, bro. Like this is bad. Like this is really bad. Like
and for all those that want to talk about the playoffs, here's where our playoffs went downhill. When you went 1-5 against the worst teams in the NFL.
yes.
This wasn't supposedly easy schedule,
No, not
and we went.
supposedly. This is one of the
Yeah,
easiest schedules in Falcons history, guys.
yeah, and we went 1-5 against the worst teams.
Oh
If
goodness.
Arthur, and it's like if I'm Arthur Blank, if you're showing me this, I don't need another game. I'm calling your butt to the office and go, man, here's a box. Get the hell out of my face. I mean, I'm being PG as much
Yeah,
as I
yeah, yeah.
can.
Thank you, thank you,
But
thank
but but that's what I'm doing. I'm doing everything I can to make it where I'm getting him out because he doesn't need to be here. He's 7-10, 7-10. This was the only season, and this mofo shows up and he just screws it up. And I mean, some people go like, "Well, it wasn't him. Well, it wasn't defense. Who's the leader?" When we talk about Georgia, they lost to Alabama. Who's the leader of that team? It was Kirby. He wore
you.
that.
Yes. Yeah.
He had his team ready for battle.
Yes, he
Even
did.
if the game was worthless, his team was ready to go to war.
Yes.
And I know some people go, well, Kirby don't need to go to the NFL. But I'll tell you what, give me a guy that can get guys to play, even for a game that shouldn't even be wanted. I'll have that. I'll have a guy like Tomlin. I'll take a guy like Kirby because at
Yeah.
least he knows how to get the guys to pay attention and say, hey, yeah, you're right. Maybe this isn't worth it. But you know what? We're going to do it anyway because we could do this. This is our time.
Yeah.
That's some powerful stuff. Arthur Smith, I don't see anything like that. I think Smitty, and I'm going to end with this, Larry. Smitty brought this up. He says, have you ever noticed when the Falcons do anything, Arthur Smith does nothing. Not even a high five, not even a, patting on a helmet or nothing. It's just okay.
Oh, okay. I was like bringing up morale and stuff like that, coaching them up. Well, what I will say on that note, shout out to Smitty Sports Machine. Y'all check out Smitty. Link is in the description. But what I will say about that is, I saw Dan Quinn, the ultimate cheerleader, out there for the years, and I mean that really didn't translate either. So it can go either way on their side. I'm more worried about him and his desperation. He just say before the Colts game that Taylor Heineke gave us the best opportunity to win while we're bringing in Des Ritter because it's a sign of desperation.
Well,
that's what it was when he made him the rest of the season. Excuse me, the rest of the season started in the first place because he's desperate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Not just that, real quick, but when I was talking about, you kind of want somebody. It's more of this. I think of Tomlin. When the guys do something, he just does a simple tap. Guys just, it's almost like this. They got your back.
Yeah.
And I don't see
okay,
that.
I got you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to say, Dan, God, no, I don't want it. Because, dear God, we would have slogan shirts all over the place.
Yeah.
And still, Detroit got screwed, by the way. I don't care what anyone says.
Well, yeah, they did.
But anyway, yeah, those Jerry Jones paid for the top refs, I can tell you that.
Yeah, they did.
But, yeah, so when I think of that, but Arthur, I want to say, desperation, but also when I think of Arthur Smith, when the chips go down, he's not that guy you want in that bunker. Remember that interview? You remember the press conference where, in Carolina, his head was down the whole time. I don't think he looked anyone in the eye.
No, he didn't.
And that to me.
No, Big Shep talking about you love Kirby on the Falcons. No, you won't. No, Kirby's staying right where he need to be with the University of Georgia.
Yes, he does.
We don't need a medal. Guess what? Guess who can't medal with Kirby? Ain't nobody meddling with Kirby like Arthur Smith. Arthur Blank. No, ain't no meddling.
No,
ain't no meddling.
And this is Kirby.
No. Kirby's staying right where he at.
Anyway. Anyway, I'll
take Harbaugh. He's a high
Thank
guy.
you.
I'll take John Harbaugh. I don't need Kirby. I need Kirby right where he at in the college game.
Larry, I was telling my buddy yesterday while we were watching that, where Georgia was putting foots in Florida State and showing them how a real football team should prepare and not complain about the playoffs. But, we were watching that game, and I kept telling him, I said, I'll take Harbaugh. Give me Harbaugh. Because at least I know. I said, because I'll tell you, within a year, he could get this team in the playoffs.
I think so, too.
He would win the division. I am that. I told him, I said, I'll put money on that one.
A lot of people forget, man, Harbaugh took over a horrible San Francisco. They're not the San Francisco they are right now or in the past. San Francisco was going through a long lull. And then Harbaugh came back and changed the culture. I'm saying, so I definitely, and then he's a rah-rah guy, and guys love playing for Harbaugh. So, I would love to get Jim Harbaugh. And Jim Harbaugh just got a sports agent, a new agent. So he changed agents. He ready to go.
Oh,
he
yeah.
Want to win it and then go out in style. You know what I'm saying?
He kind of want to do he wants to kind of look at the commissioner that gives him the trophy and just give him the middle finger and then just go, I'll see you in the NFL. I could see him doing that.
And you see one said on the Falcons draft selection have been terrible, and that's on Terry. Every year it's a wide receiver, running back, or a tight end, you know what I'm saying, trying to be cheap at the line of scrimmage. Exactly. Yeah, you can't. Terry can't escape this because ain't nobody taking ownership of these horrible drafts. Shout out to Tidy Jones on Atlantabirdgang. We had that activity on going over and looking at Terry's his resume of drafting, and it was horrible. Literally, the only reason that he should stay is because he got Jesse Bates. That's the only reason that you would sit here and say we may keep him because he got Jesse Bates and we picked up Lehman. And that was mostly on him because Arthur Smith don't know anything about defense. So at the very least, him going out and getting Jerry Gray and Ryan Nielsen to help him build the defense will keep him here. But other than that, picking offense, it's been trash.
No. And see, I'll go here. Can you see Jim Harbaugh, if he does come here, I could see him looking at Terry going, I'll help pick their players because I have more sense. Because he did help draft those guys too.
Yeah, look, man, if you get Jim Harbaugh, he's definitely going to have some control. But,
he has to.
But I don't know if you keep Terry, because then, again, Terry's a lame duck GM, which I kind of feel like he is right now. But if no one's going to step up, and Terry always said, I draft for best available, well, guess what? You need to draft for best fit because your best available ain't working. We about to be 7-10 once again.
You know, if you take the 2021 season away, you could look at Terry and go, or look at the drafting and go, it hasn't been that bad. But then you look at 2021, when Tidy was going through all of those guys, 2021 is horrible.
2021 was a punt.
Yeah, and that was the year that we had, someone else coach. It wasn't Arthur Smith. He just comes in, they pick freaking Pitts, and I'm sorry, he only gets one catch. If your guy's getting one catch, you're not making any impact in the game.
You're not. Nah,
So,
it really wasn't worth it, man. But
no.
appreciate you, C-Dub, as always, fam. We're going to see if we get other people up in there who want to
5 till, you said? Huh? 5 till midnight? 5 till at midnight, you said, right?
Yep. 5 till midnight. Right. We're going to be shooting up the fireworks, brother. Thank you.
All right, I'll make sure and hit you up. So we'll party it up.
All right, that's what's up, man. Thank you, brother. As always, you have a great day.
You too now.
Peace. All right, Mafia said we settle for vets at the end of their career like Michael Turner. Well, Michael Turner wasn't at the end of his career. I think he was in his 4th or 5th season, and we got him in his prime. So Michael Turner is, but I feel you know what I'm saying? Steven Jackson, Dontari Poe, you know what I'm saying? Campbell, Gurley, Freeney, et cetera. Yeah, I got you though, Mafia. I got you. Yeah. Big Chef said should have gotten Jalen Carter. If all we're gonna do is throw screens to Bijan. Exactly. Yeah, true. Very true. But again, we got a dynamic designer of plays from what I was told. An offensive genius. The Jizza. So yeah, it is what it is. All right, anybody else want to get on this cam? Let's go. Let's see. Let's go. Trucker Mike in the building. What up, Trucker Mike? You in there on the grill? Go tell people what you want to talk about, bro. I see.
Yeah, man. Sure. I'm in the truck right now, but I'm actually sitting in Bears country, looking at the snow.
Oh wow!
Trying to process this whole game with a bad headache. Like,
oh man, please be careful out there on them icy roads, brother. I appreciate you coming in, man. All right, so go ahead, man. You on the grill? Go ahead, spit hot fire.
Nah, everything that everybody was sitting here saying when the season began, we're gonna be 11 in this or 12 in that or 10 in this. Y'all as fans, we could not have predicted to see what we seen from quarterback play and all this turnover after turnover. And then after looking at this game briefly, yeah, something truly has to give. Some changes need to be made. Mr. Blank himself has going to have to sit down, look back at this season, and make some decisions. Because do you want to go into 2024 next year and end up 7-10 or 8-8 or 8-9 or whatever it's going to be? No.
Yeah. No.
Because when I was in there last week, in the Benz last week for the Colts game, yeah, it was a little packed out, but you get the fans' hopes up to want to come to these games, buying the merch, buying the tickets, and we get lousy on play. Now, far as defense goes, defense has held their own all year. I give Coach Nick Nielsen for turning this defense to what they are. Even when we lost or Troy Anderson before the season and Grady during the season, this defense still held their own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is.
But
true.
now it's really time. Now it's really time to consider what you're going to do wherever you picking it in this draft. Because you pick another, like you said, you pick somebody that's best available but not best fit. You already just signed your death warrant to just lose your job already.
Yeah. For real.
Because because if you didn't, because look, 21, you took Pitts when you should have took a quarterback. Had you taken a quarterback with,
Fields. Should have took Fields.
Had you took Fields with that 4th overall pick, had you took Fields or hell, even damn Trey Lance and kept Matt Ryan, you would have had the guy that actually mold one of these young quarterbacks. And then you turn around, you take Ritter, but then you have Mariota that gave up on you. Heineke, he's Heineke is serviceable, but he's not elite. Looking at how the Browns been doing, hell, I wish we would have gone and gave Joe Flacco a damn call to come off the couch. He could have did what he doing with Cleveland. He could have did that here.
Yeah.
But now we have to go to free agency and look for best available options. It's not going to be that many options for a veteran QB to come in because if you decide to draft another quarterback and none of this stuff on offense is fixed, you just setting another young QB up to ruin his career. And if Smith comes back, what can he say? Because I'm surprised. I'm waiting to see what D-Leg gonna say to him. Because you had your head down during the Carolina post game conference. What is you gonna be able to say to justify anything this conference? Because like D-Leg asked him, do you feel like your job is safe in Atlanta? And he could barely say anything. Could look nobody in the eye.
Yeah.
So you might, if I was him, I would call Pops and say, hey, does that job at FedEx still stand? I'll pack my boxes right now and leave.
You might as well. I mean, for real, man. Like, I don't know where you heading. I don't know what haul you doing, but he might be calling you to pick up his stuff for Flower Branch very soon.
Shoot.
But yeah,
if I had to pick his stuff up, I might take it to a landfill waste management because he done disappointed me. He done disappointed me so bad that I haven't even worn that hat but once.
I see you, man.
Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know if I want to get caught dead. I don't know if I want to get caught dead anywhere wearing Falcon red, and black at this point.
I know, man. That's a shame, man. Like, we always the butt of the jokes because we be having horrible management and horrible coaches, man. Like, this fan base deserves better, bro. Like, we just
hell, not to mention you don't. Not only have you got beaten in games where they've been close, where you could have won, you gotten beat by two teams that's gonna be picking in the top 10, and one of them teams just exposed the damn already exposed Eagles already.
Yeah, man. Like, losing
like,
to
how is that justified?
Who is it? The Cardinals.
I'm going back to them games. Like, how is that justified that you let Kyler come in and whoop your butt? Yeah. Then you lose to a 1-11 or 1-12 Panthers fans. Like that is just bad. That is a nightmare that nobody can wake up from. I literally said it in the chat. I was like, if every team could beat us, I'm pretty sure, because I'm a WWE guy, I'm pretty sure Roman Reigns could beat the Falcons without breaking a sweat. Like, call the Tribal Chief up right now. I guarantee you. He like, you know what? Falcons, I'll beat them. You don't have to pay me. I'll beat the Falcons for free.
For real.
Otherwise, you might want to go give Goldberg a call because somebody going to have to get slapped, get hurt, something.
Oh, yeah. We lost that game when Goldberg came out and speared the Bucks.
Why Mr. Blank up there looking like, why Mr. Blank up there looking like Don Corleone or whatever from Godfather? He need to make some decisions. Otherwise, this ain't gonna be good.
Yeah, man. And if he don't fire Arthur, if he does not fire Arthur Smith, we have to put our owner in the crosshairs of saying, do you really care about winning? And that's one thing I've always felt like Arthur Blank wanted to win. But if he keeps Arthur Smith, how can I say that? How can any fan look at this team?
How can you convince your fans that you truly care about winning? Point blank, period.
If you keep this coach, retain this coach. Like, you can't.
Because I've said this to a lot of fans in previous streams from previous other Falcon content creators after 2021. I was like, hey, don't be surprised, because all the same fans that sit here and say fire Arthur Smith are some of the same fans that sat here and said, oh, it's Matt Ryan's fault, it's Matt Ryan's fault, it's Matt Ryan's fault. But I was like, the same ones that saying that, y'all better learn to appreciate this man for the 15 years he gave to the team. Because we're probably going, and I said this, we're now looking like the Cleveland Browns of old, going to be in QB purgatory until we find that guy.
You ain't never lied, bro.
This is why I can say for the Falcons as whole, this is where I can literally honestly say, even damn the 28-3, damn the Super Bowl loss, we should have had let guys like Matt Ryan and Julio Jones walk when they were still in their prime to go get championships elsewhere instead of having one sitting on the broadcast and the other one sitting as the fourth string option on the Eagles.
Well, I'll put it like this. The time to get the quarterback was when you either get Justin Fields or Michael Parsons. Those are the choices that you should have did.
I also got another question a lot of people should really think about.
Go ahead.
Brady just went down for the season. What was it? Torn Achilles or torn ACL?
Mm-hmm.
And he'll be coming back next year for injury. Do y'all think in the offseason that Grady even want to come back to another losing season? Because you see how his face was. I think it was that last year, whatever. He said, what was that? Different year, same-ish.
Yeah.
Every year, same-ish. You really think Grady wants to? You think Grady wants to end up coming back and doing the same thing again and again and again?
I don't think that Grady's gonna have a choice. I think we're gonna trade him regardless, just because of his injury. I don't think Grady's coming back. The only way Grady came back if we made the playoffs and made a push, then we would keep him because we would be looking for a player like him in the offseason. But now, as constructed, his contract is kind of iffy now.
Even back then, Grady, they should have been got Grady some defensive line help. Yeah, seeing how this man's career stats, he's gotten 30 something 30-something sacks in his career. And I was like, that's crazy. A guy like Grady should be like a top 10 100 sack career sacks already or close to it.
Yeah, Vega Man said clearly
And now
Arthur
they
Smith
trade
knew
him.
Ritter
Now
wasn't
they
ready
trade him.
last year, and
Yeah.
he
Now
thought
if they trade
Heineke
him,
was going.
I wouldn't be mad. If Grady wants to be traded out of Atlanta, him or Jake Matthews, I wouldn't be mad because I already said those are the 2 last guys from that Super Bowl team that's given so much to this organization the last couple of years. I would not be mad if either one of them decided to go.
Yeah, you got Big Chef saying now field option ain't even an option no more. He just went out there and played like prime Mike Vick. They gonna keep him. Exactly. My cousin was in the chat, Orlando Sims, and he was like, "I just lost that bet. I gotta wear a Snuggie on my next game, bro. I gotta. He gonna buy me a bear Snuggie. Yeah, he got me, bro. He got me.
Yeah,
I knew we was gonna win that bet. I knew I was gonna win that bet.
Between DraftKings and Prize Picks, I'm looking. I didn't put no bet on no game today.
Yeah, man. He got me, man. He got me. He got me on that. Mafia said, I'm just so upset. The hype bringing to the 89 team. Yep. And Blank needs to give up his role.
You might as well be better off going like if he could get, if they could figure out a way to let him go and get him out of his contract, hell, maybe I may consider Wilson at this point. At least give me somebody who's actually knows how to knows the game and actually gonna get that ball down the field and not sit back there and contemplate.
Yeah, I was, I was against getting Russell Wilson, but looking at what we got, man, I mean, anything. To be honest, Joe Flacco, all that, man.
You better give him a call. You better give Flacco a call. Then again, I don't know if Flacco will even come back and want to be like the third or second option behind Watson when he come back from an injury. Hell, you might as well just go out and see if Kirk Cousins might come in on
whatever, man. We got to get somebody in here, bro, and we need to fire Arthur Smith. TW says, okay, let's fire Arthur Smith, Terry, and have Blank sell the team since he's doing the hiring. Okay. Or at the very least, he need to get rid of Rich McKay, his right-hand man, who I guess he's in charge of the, finding the coach, little firms that they get. I guess he hires a firm. They give him all the names, and then
he should.
Rich McKay take the names and give it to Arthur Blank. Yeah. Yeah, that chain of command stuff.
He shouldn't be putting that much trust in his hands too. Because I said this before. I've been saying this for 3 seasons. You don't hire the head coach before the GM. Because now we got to sit here and question: was even Terry was the right pick at GM too as well? Because there's no way in the world you can sit here and say that these picks were just Arthur Smith's pick. These were Terry picks too. If you're the GM, if you're the GM, you should have more say so about these draft picks than the damn head coach.
Yeah, I agree. Brother. Great call, man. Appreciate you coming through. Hopefully that you'll come through more, man. We're gonna try to get some more people on here. So I appreciate you coming in, Trucker. You're always welcome to come in, brother. And please be safe out there on the road, driving up in that ice, brother. All right, man. Take it easy, brother.
Most definitely.
All right, peace. All right, that was Trucker. Yes, sir, man. He out there in the Chicago area, but he had to call in to talk about these Falcons, man. We appreciate that passion. Him and C-Dub. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. And the Falcon fans want to be heard, man. We don't have anything about Arthur Blank. Hopefully, Twitter will go crazy soon, and then we can tune in, and there'll be a breaking news about a press conference. Mafia says Arthur Blank. Anybody else want to get on the collab chat? Let me go ahead and put this link back up in here. Still should be saved. Yep. Here's a link. And put the link in the chat if you guys want to get in there and talk about the game. Oh, you need some help with? Okay. Let's see. Mafia says Arthur Blank cares about his image as an owner, not team wins. I can't even disagree right now. All right. And he said the Falcons haven't tried to find a QB. That's a problem. Great comment by Wanda. Wanda Meadows coming in here shoot straight facts. When you look at the Falcons and Arthur Smith, and this is why I push back against people who said, well, why don't we just make Arthur Smith the head coach only and give play calling to someone else because his decisions as a coach are in question. You know, he came into this season knowing good dang on well, him and Terry came in this season knowing good dang well what they had was not sufficient to be quarterbacking in the NFL. Yeah, it's just not, man. We see it playing out in front of us. People saying, well, we need Ritter to get 3 years. You got to be patient. No, man. Last year was the year to be patient with when you had all that salary cap and you knew that you weren't going to be able to move anywhere and do anything really great just because of the salary cap hell that you were in. But now, this was supposed to be the season with one of the easiest schedules in Falcons history. We that straight layer egg, man. It's not, you can't excuse it. The Horse Collar podcast says Arthur Blank needs to grow a pair and fire Smith. Going on 3 mediocre seasons. Ritter needs to be cut or traded, and Smith has to go. There you go. I mean, people are upset. Appreciate you coming in. I've never seen that name before, so that sounds good. Appreciate you coming in, Horse Collar. Welcome to the stream. Vega Man said, I mean, how about that challenge over 3 yards? Exactly. Yeah. The challenge. Oh, man. My man Sean in the Philippines, he said, we can't afford another 15 years of this dumpster fire. You ain't lying, bro. Like, I'm be honest, Matt. We all knew that Matt was at the end of his rope. It just went real bad. But the problem was you didn't have the good organizations have your quarterback ready prior to your quarterback actually being done. You know? Yeah, everybody was bad today. Ono is a big, I can't never say his name, but yeah. That dude, Arnold, he didn't have a really good game, to be honest. What's Caller said, running Wildcats and flea flickers in crappy weather in a must-win game. Yeah, we did a lot of tomfoolery at the beginning of the game. I guess that's Arthur Smith's way to try to mix it up. I guess. All right, we got somebody else on the cam. Let's see. What up? All right, we got Jay up in here. What up, Jay? Hold on. What up, Jay? How you doing, fam? Welcome to the stream.
Good? What's good? Big cuz
hey,
Larry.
Man.
You
Appreciate
really
you
like
coming
big
in.
cuz. Hey
what
man,
up?
this is tough, man. This is tough. But I'm not really gonna dwell on today because I got a question for you about your bigger picture.
All right. Shoot.
Is there anything that Arthur Smith can do to keep his job?
No.
Nothing he can do to keep his job.
Win the Super Bowl.
Winning division. No.
Win the
playoffs.
Super Bowl.
Okay.
Win the Super Bowl. Now reconsider. My wife said even if he win it, he packing his bags. I said win the Super Bowl, you keep the job. Oh, my wife done. My wife done with him. My wife done.
I'm really conflicted, man, because I mean the Saints did what they were supposed to do this week, and I'm really not trying to be reactionary with my judgments, you know what I'm saying, off of these last 4 weeks. I'm really trying to look at the whole season to see.
I got you.
You know, this whole roller coaster ride, man, and it's not looking good, man. I really don't got no legs to stand on.
Well, Jay, I want to ask you something.
Still got to go.
Jay, let me ask you something. Let's not be reactionary, okay? Because I know I can be that. What I want to say is look at not only this season, but the previous 2 seasons. Let's take all the excuses out of being a new coach, being saddled with a whole bunch of salary cap, having your best wide receiver leave, have your other wide receiver have gambling issues and don't want to play football anymore.
All true. All true now. All true.
Yeah, that's why I'm listing them all so we can get them out the way. We trying to go after Deshaun Watson and pissing off the best quarterback in our franchise history. All these things happen. Being salary cap hell last season, all these things happen. All the excuses happen. Well, look what he did with a roster, with a subpar roster. We were lucky to have 10. To be 7-10. That was a magnificent coaching job. Now look at this year. All the money all of Solomon's gold that you had to build the team you wanted to. You came into the season with options. You had options before the draft to possibly make trades to move up to get our future quarterback. You did nothing. You stood pat. You made no deals to try to get any quarterbacks out there that was out there. It was rumors about Lamar. You were never really a serious player in that, and it came out. Kyler Murray, trying to get him. No serious trades, just a little rumor here and there and the other. You weren't really serious about it. You willingly came into this season with 2 backup quarterbacks. Now, you may say, well, Ritter got potential. We need to give him time, blah, blah, blah. You came into a win-now season with those 2 quarterbacks. Now, and look how the season went. And this man lied about Bijan being sick or not being sick. Now, don't report. Every head coach knows that you got to report your injury report. It's too much gambling money involved with this. You know what I'm saying? You have to report that. Okay? And then how matter of fact you was about it. So now you take all of that into it. Then you said 2 weeks ago you would never start Ritter, that Taylor Heineke was going to be the starter, and then you threw back Ritter in. How can you retain this guy? What has Arthur Smith done in his 3 years here that showed you that he has a glimpse of hope of turning this team around? That's my question to you, bro.
Controversial take, man. I was one of them ones. I was one of the people who believed in Arthur Smith the first 2 seasons. I think that Arthur Smith's coaching job is safe because this is going to be his first season of being evaluated for real. I don't think that those first 2 seasons he got evaluated at all.
Oh, my goodness.
I think that those first 2 seasons were straight up money found on the street. $1,500 found on the street somewhere. Arthur Smith, Arthur Blank ain't count those seasons because of everything that we just spoke about, all the caveats that we just laid out. I think that this is the first season, and with this disappointment, he's going to be on the hot seat next season. I mean, does that make sense to you, Larry?
To me, brother, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how he retains his job with the catalog and the resume that he's built in Atlanta now. When I look back on it, okay, say this. Say you like the guy, his personality and stuff like that, cool. As a head coach, your decision to come into this season with Heineke and Ritter as your starting quarterbacks is a very poor decision, correct? Yes or no? I just want to get to it.
Absolutely.
All right?
Absolutely.
Now,
Larry, if I'm on your team and I'm out the door, I'm going to let everybody else come in. I'm on your team about letting him go. If I can just say this one thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
You got to go because you tied your future to Desmond Ritter.
There you go.
If nothing else, all of the things that I said, I would want to keep Arthur Smith. But you tied your future to Desmond Ritter. You got to go. Got to go.
Not only his future, but this team's future with the easiest schedule we had in team history. And you tied our future to Desmond Ritter. Now, it doesn't look like that Taylor Heineke is much better. But again, as a coach, you came into this season with 2 backup quarterbacks, and that's what you did. You handcuffed yourself. And this is what we're looking at. We're looking at another 7-10 team. And my owner said, if we go 7-10 again, that is not a part of the plan. So I need to see what my owner's going to do. All right, go ahead.
Hey, lastly, I'm out the door.
Yeah.
Hey, Larry, we went in the division, bro. I'm telling you right now. Carolina's gonna beat the Bucks. I'm telling you right. I'm telling everybody right now. We finna win the division.
All right,
Carolina
so
gonna beat
we
the Bucks
beat the
next week.
Saints and the
Carolina
Bucks
gonna beat the
lose.
Bucks next week. That's it.
So if Carolina beat the Bucks, yeah. If Carolina beat the Bucks and we beat the Saints, we're all in a virtual tie. And
we got the better conference record.
We'll have a better conference. Okay, we'll have a better conference record. Okay.
I'm
if that happens, then he saved his job.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
man.
ever openly say that I want my team to lose. I don't want Arthur Smith here. So and it seemed like my owner is hanging on that thread of if we make the playoffs, he's gonna keep him. But in my opinion, I don't think Arthur Smith has done anything to retain his job. I just don't. But yeah, brother, I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate you being honest about that. I appreciate you coming in, man. That's an awesome call, man. Appreciate Jay coming in, man. That's an awesome call. He feel like Arthur Smith can retain his job, and he feel like we're gonna win the division. I like that optimism and hope. It's just, man, we keep seeing it over and over again, man. I feel like we're giving our coach and the GM a lot of passes, and I just don't know, man. Hey, man, the phone lines are open or the chat line is open. Thank every one of you guys are coming in. Yeah, you guys with some awesome takes, saying your truth. And even if we disagree, I appreciate y'all coming in because, I don't want to be doom and gloom, and I like that positive energy, guys. Even if we disagree, I ain't going to sit here and badmouth you and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it civil. We may agree to disagree, but again, man, my man Jay came in with some good points about why he felt that Arthur Smith was going to retain his job. So I can't be mad at his opinion. You know what I'm saying? Everyone have an opinion, whether you agree with it or not, but you can talk about it together civilly as long as if both parties keep the respect. And that's what we did, man. So I really appreciate Jay for that, man. Let's see. Let's get back to the chat. Mavi. Oh, yeah, I saw that one. Mavi said. Terry said, but how about them Hawks, Larry? Just messing with you. Terry, we can talk about the Hawks right now. I haven't even looked up the score. I just been so focused on the Falcons today. Thank all of you guys for coming through, man. I need that joke, actually. I've been all serious and just upset, but yeah, I needed that levity right there. The Falcons draft the first round quarterback that doesn't work out, that's one thing. But to spend all of your top picks on wide receiver, running backs, trying to be cheap on quarterback is another. Exactly, Wanda. That's the thing. There's two methods of thinking. Now, everybody said, well, you went and got Philly built the whole team up, and then got Hurst. I think Hurst was a late first-round pick, right? Either first or second-round pick. So that's not even the same. But you can have that way of thinking, but you got to pick the right guy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, San Francisco looked up on the right guy with Purdy, but they went and actually was aggressive and went after Trey Lance. So both can be true. You can find a diamond in the rough. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like people was wrong for believing in Ritter, per se. You can see what you want to see. But the problem is that the coach who see them every day is supposed to know better than any of us fans on what they have. And we have someone else in the collab camp, so we're going to get right to that. Let me stop talking. All right, let's go. Mafia, what's up? Mafia, I see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Go ahead, brother. You on the grill? Go ahead.
How you doing, Dixon?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Tell me what you think about this game, bro.
It's a lot of things, like I said in the chat.
Yep.
let's start from the beginning of the season, like preseason.
Yeah.
With all the hype and all the additions. Of course, everybody in the organization, everybody has a fan base thinking that this year is going to be a different year, totally different, from last year, which we was building on a good thing last year. We established the run, and then we get into this year. The run is established from last year, and we messing up the past. One of the first things that come to mind is, you remember when we played the Dolphins, that defense that Ryan Nielsen was set, even with the backups in, was pretty good. They were doing great.
Yes.
And the offense, was shaky. But when it came down to when we played the Steelers and they wanted to bench the whole offense, I was just confused about that whole scenario. You benched I know you want to keep everybody not being injured. You don't play Desmond Ridder. You're not building confidence with this team. There's no confidence in that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So we get blown out by the Steelers in preseason, and it's just a preseason game. But still, that really, the things that he did to try to prep for the season came into the season. When we lose against Arizona, when we lose against the Panthers, when we lose against teams that we should have beat, and we beat Green Bay and Houston. So it was very confusing how you want to set precedents as a coach. You want to set this offense right, but you never really did things to, make confidence in your quarterback. And you didn't even have a quarterback controversy or quarterback competition, actually. You just said, hey, Desmond's the guy. He started 4 games last year. He went 2-2. Let's roll with him and see what he got. And we've seen what he has.
We saw what he has, man. And they ain't much, man. We got 2 backup quarterbacks. My man came in with 2 plays and threw a pick. Like, how is that, man? Like,
right.
And I don't want to bash on the people who like Ridder. That's fine. But it's just like, bro, Taylor Heineke ain't much better, to be honest. We got 2 backup quarterbacks, man. And Arthur Smith came into this season knowing that. And Terry. We can't let Terry off the hook, bro. We can't.
Yeah.
We just can't.
I mean, I like what Terry's done on defense, but he's been missing with coming with these 6-7 round picks for wide receivers like he did Brian Edwards last year and this year with Van Jefferson.
Yeah. Definitely, man. So that kind of leads me to thinking that Arthur Smith with the draft, and at least he know an eye for talent, but then he don't know how to use them. So it's like that. Right. It's like, what are we doing here, guys? We drafting a lot of good talent on paper. Everybody in the NFL is envious of all our weapons. But yet we can't utilize them. I don't know, man.
You let Charles Linden go to the Tennessee Titans, where he's developing Will Levis, and then you ask Dave Ragone to try to take that on. And obviously, with Mitchell Trubisky in Chicago, and now what he's doing around here, he doesn't have the tools to develop a quarterback, and we're seeing that. You had Matt, you had Marcus, you have Taylor, you have Logan. That you're not even going to play. You're not even going to see what he got. And then you got Desmond, who every time Taylor throws a pick or a couple picks, you put Des in. Every time Des throw a pick, you put Taylor back in. So,
anything you can do, I can do better. I can do better. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can.
We gained a lot of confidence in that Colts game. Taylor throws, the touchdown to Kyle, and we like, okay, we got something. And you come in the Bears, I don't care if it's cold or not. You get paid to play. Y'all get paid millions of dollars, more than anybody in the world, to play what you love to do and what you work hard to do and what you do in the off season. And I played in college and high school, so you get paid to do this. So you got to perform. And then Arthur Smith, you got to prep. You say you've been looking at matchups, but it literally feels like in the game, he's like, okay, we're gonna get Jonnu on the screen right there. We gonna run with Bijan. And then we gonna put Tyler. He'll score, and then okay, Tyler scored real quick. You go ahead, go back on the bench, and let's get Bijan on the outside zone scheme.
Like, it seemed like if I could sit here and call out what plays are gonna happen, I'm pretty sure guys that get paid to dissect offensive schemes can dissect it and know everything you're gonna do. Like, the defensive coordinator was literally sitting there smiling because it's like his whole game plan is working exactly. When you get a coach and they feel so confident that it just like everything we did we practice during the week. Like that game with Georgia and Florida State, I'm sure all those players was like, we practice all of this. Everything they were going to try to do, we were on top of it. And when they took out the starters and the bench was doing the exact same thing, executing, that's a thing of beauty, man. And when you see the defensive coordinator over there with a smile from ear to ear like a Chester chat, they had us, man. They had us.
Like I feel like it would take for Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry to come over for the Falcons to go 11-5 with Arthur Smith's system.
I don't even think that because I
We
don't think
shouldn't
our
feel like
offensive
that.
line is that good. But yeah, I feel what you're saying. We got to get Hall of Fame talent, basically. Well, at least with the running back.
Well, he's
do that.
comfortable with them. You see, every time Michael Pruitt and Jonnu comes in the game, he's so comfortable with them guys. You see, they get the touches and they get the touchdowns. You know, he doesn't know what to do with the pieces that he does have. So, like, Terry's been providing him everything he needs. You say you want wide receivers, we'll get you that. You want running backs, we'll get you that. You need a tight end, we'll get you the tight ends. We get you offensive linemen, you know. And Storm Norton's been beating Caleb McGarry. When they put Caleb McGarry back in the game today, very disappointing. That man's been getting his butt whooped on that right side. And Storm was doing good. He won in the Colts game, the game before that. And then all of a sudden, let's just go back. I know we're paying him millions. Let's just put Caleb back on the right side, and he gets to beat the beats. You know what I'm saying? He get eaten.
Yeah, the Falcons still have a slim chance, Manny. It said basically if the Falcons win against the Saints and what's the name loses again, we all in a virtual tie. The Falcons will win the division because they got more division wins and conference wins than the Saints or the Buccaneers. And we'll play the winner out of either the Cowboys or Philly. Yeah, they'll come into our house. So we'll win the division, but we'll have the Cowboys or Philly coming to our house. So that's the scenario. TW says let Terry hire the coach too and bring in. He did bring a good coach in Nelson in. That is true. That is true. JB says, how in the hell the Falcons still in the hunt? This team will get smoked by in the playoffs. What you think about that? What if we magically made it in the playoffs? What do you think our chances are against the Cowboys or the Philadelphia Eagles in the playoff game in the Benz?
We getting smoked, man. The matchups and the schemes is if we can't even get our own chemistry going against the Bears and barely against the Colts and other teams. We played Dallas, you know, who Dan Quinn is coaching. He's going to coach up something to get Micah Parsons free and open. Them cornerbacks is nice. They're going to cut them routes off. They're going to be jumping passes. You know, they're going to be jumping routes. You know, they're going to be confusing Taylor with the blitz schemes. And then same thing with Philly. They're pretty strong, especially up front. With our line, I've noticed in our line, we don't know how to deal with big, bulky DTs and DNs, man. We get them cats that's like 6'6", 290, 300.
You mean Jalen Carter?
Jalen Carter, Montez Sweat, Grenard from Houston. They can go, you know, Rashawn Gary from Green Bay. It's you know, it keeps going on and on, man.
Man,
but I think Arthur Smith need to go, man.
We are last in passing. That's what Beasley just said. We're last in passing in NFL. Oh my goodness, and that's true. It feels like we're last. Leroy Graham says off start in the game, early in the game, but recovered the ball and they got the ball back and scored. Also, we missed those field goals. Just bad outing for us. Yeah, it was all the way bad. Cool. When it was really snowing hard, he was missing. We trying to kick 45-yard field goals in a driving snowstorm, but hey. Just punt the ball and live to another day. We gave him a short field. They went down the field and scored. I understand why he went for the field goals, but again, once he missed that first one, just punt it.
It was the three gadget plays that confused me too. In our first drive, you want to do with the like you gonna bring Desmond back in, and you see what happened. You know, they'll damn near fumble. You know, and for Chicago, I was like, what are we doing? We already tried that twice and caught them off guard. Okay, cool. Now let's get to the running. Let's get to where we, you know, our baseline is. We are a running team, you know, pound the rock, then play action with Pitts, London, Kadero, whoever you got to. But, you know, pound the rock, man, with Tyler and Bijan and sprinkle in some some Joker, sprinkle in Cordero, man. And
I will hope so. But so was not the case, man. Algiers was non-existent. Like after that, I mean, just after that screenplay, he was non-existent. Like I mean, literally, where was he? Leroy agrees with you about the preseason and how we work stuff like that. So yeah, Trucker still on the truck, but he texting now. Man, be careful. Trucker Mike, be careful, brother. He said Arthur Smith is clearly comfortable with the guys that he's coaching in Tennessee that he brought in. Yeah. See, like Arthur Smith is coaching like he know his job is safe. Do you agree with that?
yeah, most definitely. Yeah, he's coaching like, hey, listen, my dad and Mr. Blank, they got a special relationship. And he ain't never gonna let me go. You know what I mean? I'll go when I want to. I'll leave when I want to. I rose in the ranks in Tennessee. I hyped myself up as a good offensive coordinator. I come over to the Falcons. Let's not do the narrative. Let's not do the narrative. We're not gonna play against these narratives. And you're gonna sit here and just confuse yourself. Don't set an offense. Your coordinator's trash. The defense is doing better than the offense. We got all these pieces, and you don't even know how to plug them in. You got too many choices, and you don't even know what to do with it. You don't even know how to game plan with your guys. You got guys that are very talented, but you don't know how to utilize the talent. You want to play like one-on-one individual ball and not really team ball. Like you got to incorporate everybody as a whole, man. Find the matchups, the mismatches. Pitts has been beating linebackers all year. Drake London's been making crazy, amazing catches. Throw them in stride.
He had to
run the ball.
He has to. He got to make spectacular catches with these balls coming out there like hand grenades. He has to. Oh my God, yo, man, the ball coming out of like hand grenades, and Drizzy Drake got to make incredible catches, bro. Like
you playing hot potato,
for real.
Ball.
Oh my goodness, man, this is crazy, but appreciate you coming in, Mafia. Spitting that hot fire on the grill. For real, Mafia be in there, man. Appreciate you, chat. Appreciate you always showing support. If I don't see you at the New Year celebration, for everybody who we shooting out the fireworks, have a blessed New Year's, you and the family. I appreciate you coming through, man.
I appreciate you, man. JP the chat, man. Respect,
yes, sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
Much
yes,
love,
sir.
Man.
Thank you, man. Much love. Take easy. All right, peace. That's my man. Mafi, always in the chat, representing them Falcons, man. Great conversation with him. Everybody who came on the show, man, you guys been spitting fire, man. And that's what we got this here for you guys to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And the chat line will be open for a little bit. I'm getting kind of hungry now. So if nobody's going to get on, I might just want to close this up. We got a lot more content creators I know that's on right now. But Lady T said, I thought they put Ritter in because Heineke was hurt. I guess Heineke was getting so banged up. But then 2 plays later, cookies. Spider said, new coach time. Hey, the Atlanta Hawks won. Woohoo! Atlanta Hawks won. The Atlanta Hawks won 130 to 126. DeJounte had 32 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Let's go, Hawks. Let's go. Hold up. Mike's in the chat. I should have did the dang on Hawks game. Let's go, man. DeJounte Murray cooking us. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on, I'm going to look at the stats for the Hawks before we get up out of here. And if anybody want to get in on the collab cam, we still got the link up there, guys. So I'm going to look at these Hawks stats because the Hawks game came on at 3 o'clock. So we were unable to do that. We already started the Falcon game. All right, so let's look at these stats. Trae Young had 40. 11 for 19. What? What? Hey, yo, they're trying to stop. Yo, Trae Young and DeJounte had over 30 points. Hold on, man. That's the first time ever. Yo, that alley-oop was crazy. Yo, that alley-oop was crazy. I just saw for Trae threw it to JJ. Hysterical Cheese said JJ was the player of the game. The bounce back games was what we needed. Oh, this is what you were talking about. Okay, I just wanted to concentrate on the Falcons. That's all. Oh, defense was iffy all game, but it had a great game. Okay. I'm looking at it now. All right, Sadiq Bey. He had 11 rebounds, though. Holy moly. Hold up. I almost cursed. Holy moly. JJ, 24 points, 13 rebounds, 9 for 12, 2 for 4 for 3, 24 points. Yo. Trae Young, 40 points, 13 assists, 3 rebounds, 4 for 8 for 3, 11 for 19. He only missed 8 shots. DeJounte, 13 for 21, 3 for 6 from 3, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 32 points. Yeah, man. That's right, JB. At least the Hawks gave us a dub. Let's go, Hawks. Wow. Thank you. A ray of sunshine through the clouds. Thank you, Atlanta Hawks. Thank you. He said Bogey was horrible. I'm going to get down to it. But, oh, my goodness. JJ had 24 and 13. Clint Capella had 11 and 17. Wow. But we did give up 126 to Washington. So at least we ain't as bad as Washington. All right. Might be laughing. Hey, man, the Hawks bringing us joy in the pit of despair. All right, so Hysterical Cheese, you hipping me on game. I'm probably going to go over to We Talk Hawks to check out what they're talking about the game because I did not watch the game. I have no idea. I'm probably going to catch it on replay. I got it up right now, so most likely it's going to replay, and I'm probably going to watch it. All right, JJ's the player of the game. Continues the incredible development and breakout year with his incredible efficiency and filling in for on rebounds with Bay. Okay, that's what's up. Mega Man said, Happy New Year. Everybody that's in here, make sure you guys tune in to the New Year special. We're going to pop off fireworks for all the subs we got this season. We're up well over 2,000 subs on the season on YouTube. Over 5,100 on TikTok. So, guys, we're going to have a great display of fireworks for you guys to tune in to tonight. But, yeah, I think nobody's coming in, so we're about to close it out. But, yeah, a great game by the Atlanta Hawks, man. Unfortunately, Atlanta Falcons pooped the bed today. And guess what? Lady T. Hey, Lady T. It's Saints versus Falcons for the division. You ready? All right. And Lady T is a very respectable Saints fan. One of the most respectable Saints fans I've had in my chat, to be honest. So we like Lady T coming in. She represents the Saints, but she's real respectful about it, though. She just root for a team. You know what I'm saying? She don't try to be a troll or nothing like that. She just root for a team. I can respect that. Lady T said, yes. It's only right. Falcons and Saints for the division. Winner hosts a playoff game. Loser, take your butt to Bourbon Street and go drinking. That's what it is. Wow. 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 All right, guys, I'm not even going to make a prediction about that game. I'm just going to let it happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to let it happen. I'm not making a prediction about that game. I'm glad my Atlanta Hawks won, though. Bogey was 5 for 9. Oh, my goodness, Bogey was out there chucking. 1 for 8 for 3. Oh, my goodness. He was shooting them in the game. Captain Cardio, the Cardio GOAT, got 14 minutes of points. Cardio GOAT. Yo, hysterical cheese. What's up with the Cardio GOAT? Cardio GOAT was in the building. AJ Griffin can't get no playing time. He about to disappear again. Never to be seen again. No, we had the opposite quarters last game where we were great, but it took the lead in the second half. Okay, and held it back. Free throw. Okay. He's rooting for y'all to take it all year. I know your team sucks. Yeah, I know. Cardio masterclass. John Brooks said the Falcons are going streaking. If we beat the Aints, the Falcons are going streaking. All right. Well, it can't happen without beating the Saints. So I don't know. I might go around and see if I can get some Saint content creator and see if we can do a dual stream. It's for the division. I'm gonna see if I can look around and see if we can get a dual stream with another content creator, with a Saints content creator. We'll see. Either way, we're gonna have the game, man. Thank all of you guys for coming through. We're about to end the stream. Thank you guys. You guys are great. Let's go ahead and go to the schedule. Tomorrow we'll be having both games. Yeah, I think both games are on tomorrow. The college football playoff. If my memory serves me right. Yeah, so tomorrow, guys, at 5 o'clock, we'll have Alabama versus Michigan in the Rose Bowl on New Year's Day. And then at basically 9 o'clock, so it's 8:45, but most likely 9 o'clock, you have Texas versus Washington Huskies. So please join us tomorrow. Also, join us tonight at 11:55 for the fireworks. These fireworks are for you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's New Year. So these fireworks are for you guys, all right? So hopefully you guys come in and tune in. Even if it's for a second, just come in, hit the like button, and say Happy New Year. You feel me? Lady T said, go Michigan. John Brooks said, I hope the Wolverines beat the brakes off Alabama. I don't know, man. I think Alabama going to win it all. Oh, my goodness. Trae Young had 40 and 13. And DeJounte, I'm pretty sure this is the first time they've both been over 30 points in the same game. Maybe the second. Spider said, boo, Michigan is bad. Lady T said, if the Yucks lose to the Panthers and we beat y'all, the Falcons will win the division. Yeah, you're right about that. It's only right. It's only right that it come down to the Saints and Falcons, to be honest. It's only right. George Smith said, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, George Smith. Happy New Year to all of you guys. Every last one of you guys. Let me give you the fireworks. This is what we're going to be doing at 11:55, guys. Me and Shonda already worked out the program, too. So, yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow we're gonna have both games, guys, and there's space enough that we can stream both. So we'll hang out with the first one, and then we'll cut out the stream and then go immediately to the second one. All right, if they run long. So yeah, we got Michigan versus Alabama at 5:00 p.m. tomorrow on New Year's Day, and then the second game is Texas versus Washington. In the second game at 8:45, 9:00. All right, guys. Yeah, and we won't have a Hawks in review. We will not have a Hawks in review because we normally have it around 4 or 5 o'clock. So that's cutting it a little close. So we're just gonna go ahead and do those two games. That's two streams. So, all right, guys. If I don't see you guys before, Happy New Year! Hopefully, I see all of you guys coming back at 11:55 though for the fireworks show. But the fireworks are for you guys, for all the subs and the followers on all the platforms. Oh yeah, yep. Yeah. The Bucks win if they. Yeah, the Bucks win if they beat the Panthers. Yes, correct. Well, I don't know. I think no, Lady T. I think if the Bucks win and if y'all win, I think y'all beat. I think y'all win it then. Yeah, it's kind of convoluted. Yep. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. TW said it. Terry said New Year. Gibby Shift said New Year. Lady T said New Year is in the spring according to God's word. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, guys. We're up out of here. You guys have a blessed day. Please be safe out there. If you're going to take libations and have libations a part of your evening, please drink responsibly and do not drink and drive, okay? All right, we want all of you guys to come home safely. We want people that's on the road also come home safely. All right, guys. Peace up. A-Town down. That's the last cookout of the year. All right, guys. See you guys in 2024. Deuces.